really small here. Okay. We have to climb up the walls, otherwise we won't be able to enter the city. Now that we are in position, it's time for us to attack this brigade with everything we've got, and that's a frontal charge with infantry and a rear charge with cavalry. See, before cavalry engages, they shoot. This was a devastating charge for such a thin line as theirs. Furthermore, now we're in a position to repeat this with another enemy brigade that's out there, but it looks like they'll be heading for the city. Everybody else needs to head down into the city. As you can see, the city center is huge. This fort is just incredibly massive. But this does create some problems, but in any case, I like to build up a defensive force in the center. Okay, we'll engage them right now in the center with our units right there. Let's go at them. They're retreating now. So we attacked with the cavalry, which should stop them down, and then infantry would have been able to cut them down. Many battles taking place. They have sent another army to reinforce the front. Obviously, this is certainly going to be enough for them to take a city. They have a combined force here. One of these forces has been wounded quite a bit. We do have reinforcements coming. Let's go into this battle right there for Prepperberg and hope for the best. I'm not sure if the reinforcements are going to show up in the city or they won't. Because if they do, all is not lost. If they don't, then all these soldiers will have to run to the fort, avoid being engaged by enemy troops that are sieging the fort, and then on the defensive fight it through. I'll get these in, and then infantry facing them. That should certainly be enough for now. Now my reinforcements, it looks like they're showing up, and surprisingly we're going to show up just behind their cavalry. And if we could engage their cavalry, obviously that would be very good for us. We know where their main force is gonna come from, and we'll are going to try and defend that position there. What about these troops right here? I want them to quickly run to there, and the other ones should... Oh no! I ordered them to retreat there. Well, that's... Oh no, that wasn't a retreat, that was just double unit growth. Okay, just go to the fort as quickly as possible. Without these, things will go bad. The general should go into the fort himself too. He brought some troops too. I would like this guy to run away, but he can't because they're just not numerous enough. In the meantime, I should send additional forces to fight their cavalrymen. These 3 brigades are going to be more than enough to do that. And everybody else should be heading to the fort. It looks like they have stopped their advance or advancing very slowly. Well, that's not good for them, or at least it's not going to be good for them in soon. And so we finally engaged their first units. And so I'm going to leave them fighting there against these cavalrymen, and the rest of them can just go into the fort. We have certainly enough forces here to defend the fort effectively. They are sending a considerable number of infantry there. And I suspect that we'll get there in time. It looks like they're gonna go on the walls. Breaking their cavalry is proving to be much more difficult than it used to be. It looks like our units here are truly numerous. I'm going to leave these right here. Don't want them to get involved into any kind of fighting. These soldiers right here, they must engage other units that are out there, especially horsemen, the ones that are not going to attack the fort directly. And so it seems that we'll certainly be able to reach the fort, but very tired, so the soldiers are going to be very tired. They undoubtedly will be entering. Now, as you can see, they have cavalry harassing us here and there. Another unit right there that's too small to fight. Going into the battle. Again. These units. Hopefully we'll engage this cavalry unit right there. Quickly. Now, as you can see, everybody's kind of entering the fort quite effectively here. And it looks like they moved out from just going off the walls. They have taken the gate in this case for us. which is certainly going to create problems. Our army is still very spread out all over the place. This brigade got caught. They're coming now. And so it's gonna go down now. In here, on the other hand, we're in for some more fighting. Okay, we have to go and fight them with bayonet due to the fact that we're so much weaker in terms of numbers. So we're going to gang up on this unit right there with multiple our units. Multiple units. Done. It looks like this engagement should be very successful for us very quickly. We're facing them in the front, unfortunately. Some of these should be heading further back. I can't believe it, but they have routed some of my infantry here. It looks like they're receiving reinforcements, just like we are. And their units are much harder to deal with. As you can see, they stacked up a lot of troops inside. And so we're going to attack them here. Now this is going to be a bloody one, too. In here we're all marching through. Started to lag a bit. I don't know why. Maybe that's because they have sent way too many troops in this building. I didn't even know that they can do that, but it looks like they can. So I'm not feeling that confident of this victory anymore. It's unclear if we can win this. I can't even fast forward. Yes, I can. But it would lag even greater. It's probably due to the fact that I attacked this. They're coming out of this building. We're attacking this building from all sides. Some of my units are retreating, unfortunately. But they have many of their units on the retreat too. Yes, it's probably due to this, some kind of bug. They were coming out of this building. Look at that blob right there, blob of weapons. In here we're having a serious engagement ourselves. We should be able to prevail here. I can barely command these troops. I need to try and surround them here. So I'm going to move them around, or at least try. In here things should go a long time due to the fact of how many there are. Maybe I should just retreat these soldiers out. I don't know. It looks like we're fighting quite well so far. It's going just fine. They're still trying to enter the fort. Which they're doing very well. I need to get these troops out of this building too. Armed citizenry. But they would be close to useless actually, so they can just stay there. There's some more citizens out here. It looks like they have it. It looks like they have the fort there. They have the numerical superiority. Okay. If we can just continue attacking, it won't be a mess. I need maybe my general to move forward here with the town center, and these get out of this building and move forward too. Then I'm going to send these two detachments that are really small in number against the artillery unit here. These 50 soldiers should be enough to take them out. Well, furthermore, I can't get out of the lag for some reason, but eventually it should work itself out. However, I'm surprised just how many more troops they have here, and it's mostly artillery. As you can see, the seconds are almost not even moving. I'm gonna go to fast forward here. Let's hope that this is going to be a little bit more helpful. The timer is off now. So we have something like 1 second for every 4 seconds. Which should last for a long time. So it's soon clear just how well this would work out, and if the lag ever is going to go away. Maybe I should just retreat the troops from here and hope that the lag goes away. Yes, it looks like it's a little bit better now. Okay, just like that. Finally, the lag has the lag has cleared itself out. We're alive once again. Our general has died, unfortunately. We're being hit pretty hard by their artillery, and overall everything's very equal here. Heroic death. They have shot our general bases. In any case, I can already see some of their units routing. If they're going to lose in the center, this battle is going to be as good as over for them. In any case, they have proved to be very effective. Yeah, and this year was truly full of fighting. We made our offensive, these are the counter-offensives. Things are serious. It looks like their infantry is retreating, so they're leaving the troops in the center for good. That is victory for us. As you can see, my brigades have suffered incredible losses. So this has stretched out us to the limit too. This was as expected, very casualty intensive. Now we have dealt with them. Let's all go into the town.